NFL Week 13 is here. Damn you, Texans! Plus, we need to talk about an Olympic sport that should not be an Olympic sport. I don't give a shit how much you love breaking to Electric Boogaloo. How old are you? We're going to find out. You know what we didn't do Friday? Lawn talk, bitches. All that and more right now on Barry on Deck. Let go.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat, written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you got plenty of good golf, good tennis, or whatever makes you happy. I miss Marvin Zindler. Rest in peace, Marv. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thank you guys for being here. Big time plans today. Big fun. Where did my rundown go? I lost my goddamn rundown. Have no fear, though. This is why I keep a digital copy right here. So much to get to. This is December 7th, 2020, episode number 148 of Barry on Deck. We're almost to 150. My bottle of Jameson didn't even last 50 shows. Because I'm a man. Well, not really. Guys, we have so much to talk about. I appreciate everybody showing up for the show today. We should just get to it, should we? Let's get the chat in. First of all, big surprise, everybody. Chris Householder was first in the chat. You raggedy bitches need to come on with it. Why are you guys letting House beat you? Y'all suck ass. Get with it, you guys. Jesus, I'm tired of watching this guy run roughshod. Absolute roughshod over the chat. Listen, tons of stuff to do. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do it. If you haven't liked this video yet, do it before you leave. Listen, I've got things happening here. I have modified the studio a little bit. So if there are technical problems today, I'm using a new keyboard. I was using this old Apple keyboard. I am now using this new keyboard. It's fancy. It's got lights on it and everything. It's pretty fancy. But I've got a kind of a new setup going. I'm slowly transitioning off the old laptop and onto the desktop that I built for streaming. So fingers crossed we don't fuck up. All right, let's get to the chat, shall we? White Magic's in the building. Chris Reyes is here. What's up, number 1%? Truck and Taco, Keith Sager. Hey, Keith, I didn't do Lawn Talk on Friday, so guess what? We're doing it today. Stick around, Playboy. Marvin Wingfield is in the building. Got that first like. House did not get the Triple Crown, so he can suck it. KD is here. Clarence Marshall's in the building. My dude, Virginia Buttonweed. What's up, fella? Truck driver Pookie is here. Alan Denson in the building. Steven the Weather Guy. Current conditions at BiffNet World Headquarters. 63 degrees. Dew point 39 degrees. Clear skies, 70% chance Barry is taking Oliver to a nasty kitty strip club for his birthday. No! He's too young. Not doing it. I gotta start these over because I wasted too much time. Cowboy fans in the building. Total Dallas. Steven Luther. Hey guys, we're gonna talk about Steven in a second. I got something I need your help on. Rudolph Rodriguez is in the building. TD's. Total Dallas. I love that White Magic thinks me and House work together to get House first. You raggedy bitches are just slow. Don't blame me or House because you're slow as shit. White Magic is all like, nope, too goddamn slow. Marsha is here. What's up, Marsha? Jesus Perez. What's up, Playboy? Scott Hans is in the building. Brandon Martinez, the newlywed. Brandon Martinez. Who else is in the building? I had a good time, by the way. Thank you for having me out to your wedding, Brandon Martinez. Your family looks amazing. You have fantastic folks around you. Don't fuck it up. Francisco Abarca, Jeff Bell, Gregory Vega Jr., Eric Resendez. Where's my ladies at? There's Aaron J. Bryant, not a lady. CC's in the building. Hi, CC. Hi, Donna, Fidel, Lamone, Justice. There's Jen. What's up, girl? I saw Marsha. Sylvia's here. Mark Roppy, Matt Poche, Eric Elman. All right, let's. Oh, there's Pink Valkyrie. What up, girl? Thank you for being here. Darren Castillo. Nick Martin is not the fucking GOAT. How dare you say such ridiculous foolishness? Let's get to it. We have tons of stuff to cover. Normally, I start with the show and updates for the show. If you did not hear, you guys, it's Oliver's birthday. What? I know. Happy birthday, Oliver. I'll go get him at the break. Nora's home for the next week as she's in between jobs. She didn't lose her job. She's leaving one hospital and going to work for a new one. And so she's got a week off. And Oliver's chilling with mama. So I'm going to grab him at the break so you guys can say hi to him for his birthday because he loves this show. But it's Oliver's birthday today, so help me wish him happy 1 year birthday. He's so big. My baby boy's getting so big. Can I tell you one thing that bothers me about this fucking cat? So he's great. Don't get me wrong. He's fantastic. Love him to death. The problem is every time I pet him, he cleans himself in the exact spot that I touched him. This raggedy bitch thinks I'm dirty, y'all. Like, legitimately, I'll rub him, and then as soon as I stop, he'll be like, I'm like, bitch, and I'm not kidding, y'all. I'm going to record a bunch of different times that he does it and put that shit on TikTok because it's like clockwork. Nora just laughs her ass off at it. So fuck that cat. I hope he shits his pants for his birthday. All right, fuck him. It's Justice Winford. It's the day of our real savior's birth. You kiss. Well, I'm chopped liver over here. Cece said you don't shower and he knows it. What? That's probably true. Brandon Martinez, thank you, buddy. First super chat of the day. Brandon Martinez, I dig the new profile picture. Popping the super chat cherry. $2, buddy. Thank you. He said, this is for the catnip fund. Oh, he's going to get litty today. He's going to get all nipped up. He's going to get all you. Kiss my ass, Jen. All y'all sons of bitches saying I don't shower in the chat can kiss my dirty butthole. All right. It is. Listen, I was going to shower today. Didn't have time. Sometimes a shower is inconvenient. Can I just be honest? Sometimes a shower gets in the way of production. I have been busy since 9 a.m. I didn't have time to shower. I'll shower later. I'll shower Thursday. Anyways, did you notice? Drinking water. You want me to tell you why? I'll tell you the truth. I probably shouldn't because you bitches are going to have so many dumb fucking memes and mean things to say in the chat. But here's why I'm drinking water. Not only is it the soda is bad. I get it. But I think the enamel on my teeth is wearing off because of the soda. I thought I had like plaque on one of my teeth. And then when you look real close, the enamel's gone. Like, it's down to tooth, bitches. I was like, oh, no. I'm not about as much money as I paid for these bad boys. Nope. I'm not about to have these sons of bitches start falling out and getting all rotten and shit. And I was like, fuck that shit. I don't even give a fuck that it's fat, that it's bad for me. You start fucking with my grill? No. I'll switch. You can't see shit. You can't see a goddamn thing, Robert Likes Beer. No, you can't see. Charles said I'd give it like 2 days. Yeah, look, and my wife, soon as I was like, babe, I went and looked in the mirror like real close. It's this tooth right there. You can't really see it. Yeah, maybe you can see it a little bit. See that like line up there? Yeah, that's troublesome. So I go to Nora and I was like, babe, I think I've worn the enamel off of this tooth. First words out of her mouth, see? I told you to stop drinking that Diet Coke. I was like, why? I'm worried I'm gonna lose this goddamn tooth. And she's like, no, I'm just saying, me and your entire goddamn chat room have been telling you to quit drinking these Diet Coke. I'm like, I don't need this right now. I'm about to be toothless. She was right though. And y'all were right, and I hate all y'all. All of you. Every last one of you that took... Underrated Mess said, no enamel, and you don't shower, you dirty, toothless bitch. Now, I was reading that you can drink Diet Coke through a straw. I just bypass the teeth, just straight down the gullet. So I may start doing that. So y'all might see me with a straw. D-Mata said, you don't have a job? You don't have time to take a bath? Brother, let me tell you something. I have 143 things on my things to do list. I'm busy as fuck trying to grow this empire, okay? I may not have a job 9 to 5 anymore, but this is a job and it keeps me plenty busy. And I'll explain why coming up in just a second. But just wear a mask. That is true, Air Little. Somebody said, Amos said soda has the same effect as meth on your teeth if you drink it daily. Well, at least I ain't out here sucking dick for Diet Coke. There's that. Okay, listen. So that's the update on why I'm sipping on water. We'll see how long this lasts. I don't think it's gonna last very long, but we'll find out. We'll see. Maybe I can do it. Now, I'm also committed to trying to lose weight, so this is part of that as well. All I've had all day to eat is a Pop-Tart that was 370 calories. And then Nora's making ribs, so I'm just going to eat one rib. And then that's the day. I'm calling it a day. No, I'm trying to get under 200. I'm trying to get under 2 bills before the new year. That's the goal. I'm at like 205-ish. We'll see. But that's the goal. Not a horrible goal. Clarence is taking bets right now on how quickly I'm going to get back to soda. I'm going to set the over-under. I'm going to set the over-under when I'm back on soda by Thursday. Okay? Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to have 1 or 2. Like, I'll have a soda with dinner, or I'll have a soda, whatever. But, like, I used to drink, no lie, 10 to 12 Diet Cokes a day. As early as Friday and Saturday before I found out my tooth was about to fall the fuck out. So, I'm going to set the over-under. You sons of bitches. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm having 1 or 2. I'm not back full-fledged on the addiction trail. I'm just saying I'm going to get, so yeah. We're going to say Thursday is the over-under. Place your bets with Clarence, okay? And of course, Eric takes the under. Well, you can kiss up under my taint, okay? This is, you sons of bitches. God damn it. No respect around this show, and my name's on it. Get no respect from y'all. All right, listen, let's get to this because we do have a lot more to get to. I have more show updates for you. I do want to say thanks a lot to Brandon Martinez and Santos Martinez for having me out to their wedding this past week on Friday. It was awesome. I had a great time. You guys were gracious. I appreciate you. And again, congratulations, Brandon Martinez. Your bride is lovely. Joanna's a beautiful bride. Don't mess this up, okay? I got Oliver's birthday. So really quick, Stephen Luther going through some shit. We talked about it. I tweeted out, if you'll go to my Twitter, just look for @BarryIsFunny on Twitter if you're not following me already. I have tweeted a link to a GoFundMe. The bills are piling up for Mr. Luther and the famo. His mom passed away, so he could use a little help. $5, $2, whatever it is to help that Steven's dad pay bills. It's all the information is right there on the GoFundMe. I'm also going to, I couldn't add it, but I'm also going to put that in the description at the end of the show. So if you want to help out and throw a couple of bucks for a fellow deckhead, do that as well. I'm going to put that link in the description of this show when it's over with. Last thing I do want to tell you about, coming up, I'm very excited about this, you guys. I'm very passionate about this. Y'all know I love to help. I love to give back. And also Jen said it's on the Discord. For those of you that are members of the Patreon and on the Discord, you can find the link there. I will also have it though in the description in case for whatever reason, you're not a Patreon member, or you're not on the Discord, or you didn't see it, or you can't find it, so I'll have it there for you as well. Now, I am very passionate about giving back. You guys know that I try to take as many opportunities as I can to do different things that provide, what's the word here? Value to the community? I don't know. So Jerry Bow and I are teaming up for a special Barry on Deck show. It's going to be occurring this Saturday, December 12th from 7 to 9 p.m. Yes, you heard that right. I will be doing an extra episode this week of Barry on Deck. It is happening from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. this Saturday, December 12th. What's so special about it, you say? Well, this special episode of the show will be a Streamathon. And what we are going to be doing is raising money for the Bay Area Turning Point and the PBMA, and I'll have more details on that in just a second. But what you need to know is this is going to be on YouTube. This is also going to be on Facebook. So you can find it either way. I know guys like Chris Reyes prefer Facebook, but I'm hoping what you guys will do is not only tune in and be generous in your donations, because we're going to have a raffle and an auction and everything else. But I'm hoping you'll help me share this and help Jerry and I share this, and the whole team that's helping us put this together. Help us grow this and make it pretty fucking awesome, because I think it will be. We're going to have special guests. We are going to have, look, here's all the info. So you've got, we've got the online auction, which I will have a link for you tomorrow. This stuff is going to be up tomorrow. It includes like an Arian Foster signed jersey, a Klay Thompson signed jersey, a Lance Berkman signed jersey. We've got custom sneakers made by Abigail. Do you remember? Y'all know my custom Houston Skyline Air Force Ones? You're going to have a shot to get those via auction. So not the ones that I wore, because that's gross, but you'll have a chance. Abigail is donating her services. All you got to do is buy the Air Force Ones and pay for shipping. And she's going to go buy the Air Force Ones, but you're going to reimburse her for those and the shipping. And she's going to do the artwork for free. Normally $350, $400 usually. Yeah, so you're going to do that. You're going to win that through the auction. It's going to be awesome. So you'll have an opportunity to win that. You will have an opportunity to win the signed memorabilia. We've got so much more coming. All those details will be soon, but just know this. We're going to have a raffle. We're going to have a talent show. If you want to be on the talent show, you'll get free raffle tickets. Just let us know. It's real simple. Just reach out to me, reach out to Jerry, reach out to House, reach out to Penguin Katie, reach out to Clarence, Donna, Jen, any of these folks that are on our committee that are helping us put this together. If you have a talent, you want to be on the talent show, and you want to get free raffle tickets for some cool ass prizes, including a signed picture of Ralph Sampson and Hakeem Olajuwon standing in front of the Transco Tower. It's a dope ass picture. I'm going to have it shortly for you. But you'll have a chance to win that through the raffle. So if you do the talent show, we're going to give you free tickets to the raffle, so you can win that just by doing your talent. It's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait for this show. I'm excited for you guys to see this show. Booker T's involved. Kurt Cobain's is involved. I mean, like, there's a lot of really cool people involved, you guys. So I think Tessa's going to drop in for a little while. It's going to be dope. I just unplugged my headphones here. Anyways, I'm excited for this. I think you guys are going to enjoy the show. Jerry Bow and I are working really hard, along with our team. Our team is kicking ass. Penguin Katie, Donna, Clarence, Jen, and Chris Householder are on this team with us, putting this Streamathon together, and we could not do it without them. I'm telling y'all right now, these 5 people are kicking ass. There's no way Jerry Bow and I pull this off without them. So please, if you have an opportunity, please thank the Reverend and Donna and Clarence and Jen and Penguin Katie for me, because they are working really hard to make this really special for a lot of people that deserve an opportunity to find some joy this holiday season. So I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you check it out on Saturday. It's going to be pretty dope. All right, let's get to the sports, because we do have a lot of sports to get to. Here's your sports headlines for the week. Sports headlines for the week. The sources are saying that the Jets have fired their defensive coordinator, Greg Williams, after an all-out blitz on the last play of the game that essentially cost them the game. You know how crazy people are with numbers. Somebody went back and looked at over the last, 300, 400 plays that were similar to that play in the NFL. How many people ran an all-out blitz? No team has done that on a similar play, just the Jets at that moment, and it cost them. You leave a rookie cornerback all alone on an island with a receiver that's faster and better than him. Not smart. And it cost Greg Williams his job. So Greg Williams out as defensive coordinator of the Jets. I mean, sucks that you're not working for the Jets, but it's the Jets. Eagles bench Carson Wentz for Jalen Hurts. No verdict yet on who will be the starter for Week 14. If you're laying money, I would lay money on Jalen Hurts. It's just not working right now. Carson Wentz has lost it. It's not working for the Eagles. Doug Peterson probably going to be fired anyways. So I think a quarterback change is in order. At least see what the kid's got, right? Chicago Bears, Matt Nagy says he still feels management is supporting him even though they are struggling. Don't they all say that? I'm pretty sure. The Carolina Panthers had to close their facility after more positive virus tests in the NFL. The NBA teams are going to get $30 million to help them with their finances because of the pandemic. The NBA has gone to, I guess like an insurance pool that these folks that give them money. They've got $30 million per team that they're going to be handing out that'll be paid back over the next 3 years, I believe. So those teams are hurting, but they're going to get some financial support. Toronto Raptors, speaking of, announced they had 3 positive tests within their organization. You'll recall that the Raptors are playing in Tampa Bay because Canada won't let teams travel. Well, look at that. Look at that. Canada says no to Toronto. They go to Tampa. 3 people in the organization already have COVID. So I guess Canada's looking at that going, told y'all. I mean, they're not laughing that people have COVID, but they're definitely saying, told y'all. A man was arrested for breaking into Tom Brady's mansion. I don't know why people think it's okay to break into rich people's homes. You're going to get caught. Like, the security level at Tom Brady's house is way higher than like Bobby Brady. I don't know. It's just not, it's dumb. And it's usually like psychos. This is why, it's weird because you prefer not to have if you're a public figure, you prefer not to have your address known to the public because they do weird shit. People do weird fuck. 99.9% of most people are cool as fuck, but there is that 0.1% that are weird as shit. And that's why celebrities are like, man, I'll tell you this. Simone Biles lives in our neighborhood and, she doesn't have, I think I saw somebody say in the neighborhood Facebook group that like her house isn't listed. It's done through like a corporation or some shit so that you don't know it's her. That's the smart way to go. I wish more celebrities, or I feel like more celebrities should do that. Kind of wish, who's the cat that just got broken into and found somebody? It wasn't DeMar DeRozan, was it? There was a basketball player in LA, somebody broke into his house, went upstairs to the playroom where his kids were, and was in that room when he heard it and ran the guy off. Pretty fucking wild. Scary though, man. Scary stuff. So yeah, it was DeRozan. Okay. I thought so. Pretty scary shit, man. People are crazy. All right, let's keep going. We got NFL Week 13 to get to. By the way, I saw somebody say in the chat, who's judging the talent show? I mean, it's probably going to be me and Jerry. Duh, right? Like, I don't know why I'm doing Trump face right now. But yeah, Jerry and I probably be like, what'd you think? I don't know. It sucked. Sit around and watch White Magic try to dunk and shoot free throws. Anyways, all right, let's get to the NFL Week 13 headlines. We're going to get to your Colts, Texans, not but we'll get to that game in just a second. Saints beat the Falcons 21-16. Lions beat the Bears. Oh my, 34-30. Bears are struggle buzz. Lions look like they were done. I mean, they're done, but they're making some hay at least. Browns over the Titans. What happened, Hugo? What happened, Bob? Yeah, Titans struggle busting a little bit themselves, man. Colts gained some ground on them with the win over the Texans. They should have lost, but they got the win. Titans lose a game they probably should not have lost, but the Browns apparently are for real. They're 9-3. They play a good team and beat them. So I guess the Browns are for real. Dolphins are for real. I'll tell you that much. They win 19-7 over the Bengals. Vikings over the Jags. Vikings making a play for that last playoff seed. Now, I mean, at least they got lucky and got the Jags on their schedule. Not a significantly dominant win. I mean, if you go to overtime with the Jags, you're probably in trouble. You're probably going to get bounced pretty quick in the playoffs. But a win's a win. Speaking of a win's a win, Raiders should have lost to the Jets, but they didn't. They get 12 seconds left on the clock when they score because Greg Williams is a big old dum-dum and called an all-out blitz on the Raiders and Derek Carr. He beats the all-out blitz. Raiders beat the Jets 31-28. Rams beat the Cardinals 38-28. Giants beat the Seahawks 17-12. Say it ain't so, Russ. Oh, the Seahawks. Packers beat the Eagles 30-16. Patriots, I don't know why I'm saying. I don't know why I'm saying words here. I just went Patrick Creighton for a second. Patriots beat the Chargers 45-0. And the Chiefs over the Broncos 22-16. Everybody rolling in the NFL. Everybody looking good. Not in this town. Texans lose to the Colts, as I mentioned earlier, and it's a shit show. But you know, if you watch the game, in which, let's talk about that for a second. How many of you didn't or couldn't watch the game? It's because you didn't have a bootleg link to the NFL. Nora found it on Yahoo, by the way. For those of you on Uverse, if you didn't know or didn't care, Channel 11's not on Uverse right now. They're in negotiations with AT&T. Apparently, Channel 11's like, we want more money for our programming, and AT&T's like, we ain't paying you for that. Y'all's the old people channel anyways. I don't know why they're arguing. I feel like both sides in this are probably wrong and being greedy as fuck. But whatever, we don't have Channel 11 right now. And other than not being able to watch the Texans game on Channel 11, I couldn't give a shit less that I don't have Channel 11. In fact, I'm getting so sick of AT&T as a whole, I'm about ready to boot all this shit. Like literally, the only thing we watch on TV is the Hallmark Channel. And I say we, that's Nora. The Hallmark Channel and sports, that's it. So if you couldn't find the game, it was on Yahoo, or you could have bootlegged it off of, you know, a bootleg streaming site. But that was the only way to watch it. If you were here in Houston, it was not on Channel 11. So I watched it on Yahoo. I didn't get to watch it all. I watched some of it. Let's talk about these Texans for a second, you guys. Not a great defensive day. Again, we know this defense is bad. But when you consider that this was a team without Will Fuller, with Deshaun Watson missing his one to get David Johnson back, but this team goes in against a better Colts team and has an opportunity to win. And if Nick Martin just does his job, you feel like there was a good chance that this team would have scored a touchdown on that last drive and could have possibly beaten the Colts. Instead, though, Nick Martin makes a very low snap to Deshaun Watson, who can't handle it. He can't recover it. Colts recover the ball inside of the 10-yard line, and ball game. Texans end up losing. Crushing blow to the Texans. Now, look, I'm seeing a lot of people. Oh, this is one of the worst losses in Houston sports history. No, it fucking wasn't. No, this was not one of the worst losses in sports history in this town, if you say so. And this is with all due respect, because some of y'all might be my friends. If you say so, you're a fucking idiot. You think that this 4-7 team, which had a chance to go 5-7, that this was this was not a big loss. In the grand, did it look like they were going to win? Sure. Did it look? Yeah. What would that have meant? What would it have meant if the Texans beat the Colts? Not a goddamn thing. It wasn't like they were going to, let's make the playoffs. Not happening. They weren't making the playoffs. And if they did make the playoffs, they weren't making a run. They were not making the playoffs, but if they did, this was a one and done team in the playoffs. So in the grand scheme of things, What did this loss mean? Did it affect your draft status? No. It meant zero. It meant absolutely, a win meant nothing and a loss means nothing to this team. This team's season was over weeks ago. So I get that it hurt. I get that it was, they could have won. Cool, that's in the moment. That's the day. That's a Sunday. Well, it would have been great. They lost. It don't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. It's just a loss. There's a shitty way to lose, but it's a loss. And Deshaun Watson obviously upset, seeing so on the sidelines, head in hands, towel over his head, didn't want to be seen. Somebody came over, told him good game. He finally gets up and walks off the field. Not a pretty game. Not a pretty game defensively. Offense looked good. 398 total yards. Almost got 100 yards rushing. 300 yards passing. I did see where Deshaun Watson threw an interception. So that has been rare for the kid. So good for him. 20 first downs, 2 turnovers. Sacked 5 times, didn't even have the ball 27 minutes during the game. So they lose most of the categories that they have been losing all year, right? Give up 109 yards rushing, do decently in the passing game, only giving up 262 yards, but they still give up 25 first downs. Did get after the quarterback a little bit. J.J. Watt looking good. J.J. Watt getting after the quarterback here and there. This is a team, though, that has, outside of, and even with J.J. Watt playing the way he played, this is Deshaun Watson, and you might as well put his face on the helmet right now, because this team isn't about much else. It's just not about much. He is literally willing this team. He doesn't have any protection on the front line. He doesn't have any run game. He doesn't really have any weapons in a passing game. He's doing everything he can to stay alive, to find an open man. There was a point, I don't know who the fuck the kid's name was, Hearns or something, number 17. I don't even bother to look his name up. But when he caught a pass, the announcer was like, oh, the receiver has it. Didn't even know who the fuck he was. That's where the Texans are right now. Listen, it's okay. Head coach is gone. GM is gone. You have a chance to start anew next year, and that's when I'll get excited. I'm happy that they got rid of Bill O'Brien. I'm not happy about the season. It is over. However, there is you have Deshaun Watson to build around going forward. You don't have many draft picks, but they can maybe fix that. Maybe they move JJ, maybe they do some other things. I don't know. There is hope for the future because Bill O'Brien is not here. It's just don't get too excited or too upset about the present. Like Chris Ray, as I saw, he said he was pissed off about the game. Why? I mean, why? What did it didn't cost you a playoff berth. It didn't cost you, it's this is a season of apathy, and it should be a season of apathy for all of you. The most important thing that happened this year, and the best, you should be glad this team sucks because it got Bill O'Brien fired. That's the best thing that happened all year. The absolute best thing. So even though they lose, just cheer that. Yay, they lost. Who gives a fuck? Bill O'Brien's fired. Woohoo! We have a chance going forward should be your motto. We have a chance to have a good franchise going forward. That should be your thought process right now. Fuck them if they lose. It don't matter. It don't matter. This season's been over. So don't feel bad. 713 Hooligan, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, I wish losing hurt Harden like it hurts Watson. Amen to that, though. Amen to that. You saw how upset Deshaun Watson was over a divisional loss, but a meaningless game. And he was that upset because I think this dude knows that he worked hard. He wants to win. He wants to win every game. He's tired of losing. That has to suck. You saw JJ's face. I'm with you, though. It doesn't, it's two different mindsets, it feels like, completely, right? Like, you don't feel like James would have been on the bench hanging his head. He would have been like, let's go to the club. We'll get him again next time. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I like the passion that Watson has. It was just, it's not necessary. Not necessary. Dr. Dre at 290. Ben DiNucci would have handled that snap. Stop it. Stop it. TJ said, Texans suck, period. They always have. Always. Sad but true. And until they fire Jack and rid themselves of the idiocy that has plagued them, they will continue. Detroit South. Where's the lie? There is none. You will find no lies here, sir. You will find no lies here. Mark Groppe, Texans at Bears next week. Who will suck more? Probably the Texans. Probably the Texans. What's up, Christopher Mina? If I was a betting man, as bad as that defense is, but Deshaun Watson is an X factor. I mean, he almost beat the Colts by himself. Maybe the Bears are in trouble. I don't know. Pretty ugly either way. So there was your box score for the Texans game. I didn't have a chance to put together a box score for you Saints fans, but congratulations. But this was, I mean, look, it doesn't tell the full story, but that's about right. They had a chance to win, you know. Pretty accurate representation of the game, I think. Mark Grumpy said, fun fact, Bears have never beat the Texans. Is that true, Mark? No. I mean, the Bears really haven't beat anybody, Mark. It's been a while. No one's that surprised. I mean, like, you know, you might look at that and go, oh, yeah, interesting. No one's that surprised. The fucking Bears have been bad for a while. I mean, they had one or two decent years. Texans haven't been great either, so I guess I should shut the fuck up about that. Hey, speaking of, somebody mentioned I wish James Harden would lose more, feel more upset about losses. Luis nailed it. Almost. The history of Houston sports. Amen. Amen. James Harden didn't show up. Big surprise. Harden didn't show up. He missed the first day of camp because of COVID protocols. If you don't know what happened, he was out with Lil Baby. He was hanging out with Lil Baby. No, it's not that kind of baby. It's Lil Baby. He's a rapper. He was at an event with Lil Baby, not wearing a mask. NBA protocol dictates if that's the case, you have to quarantine for a certain amount of time. You can't be around your coach. That is exactly what happened with Harden. He was quarantined. He said, well, this is what Steven Silas said. He said, I'm not exactly sure what hoops he has to jump through in order to practice with the team. I would just say I want him here, and I want him to be a big part of what we're doing. I'm excited to coach him and have him be a part of what we just had out there with a good practice, a bunch of guys who are working hard on both ends of the floor and had a good vibe about them. All right, Steven. I'm going to need you to settle down a little bit. That's enough ball washing, James Harden. I understand what Steven Silas is trying to do. He's trying to, I love you, James. I just want to be a good coach for you, buddy. We're all here for you. You know, listen, when you feel better, you come on back to us. Fuck you, man. Bro, Steven Silas should not be kissing James Harden's ass. It's disgusting. I mean, I understand that's his job and that's what he's doing. I'm not mad, but dog, come on, man. We're just here. If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, fuck them. No. Just stop. It's kind of weird. I mean, this organization has been kissing James Harden's ass and showing him preferential treatment the entire time he's been there. And I understand he's a superstar, and that's going to occur with superstars. But it's pissed off a lot of ex-players and current players. A lot of players that don't want to be here. You got to stop, man. Just, hey, when James is back, we're back. But we don't have James right now. So that squad out there on the floor, the ones that showed up, the ones that were responsible in the offseason and were able to be here, that's who I care about. That's the team and that's the guys that I'm rocking with. And if James wants to be a part of that, cool. If not, fuck it. We go forward without him. That's the mentality you have to have right now. Again, like I said, I don't want y'all to think, I understand why Steven Silas is acting like this. It's a little bit disgusting. It's a little bit sad to see a grown-ass man groveling like that, because that's what it appears to me. When I read that, listen to this. I'm not exactly sure what hoops he has to jump through in order to practice with the team. I would just say I want him here, and I want him to be a big part of what we're doing. I'm excited to coach him and have him be a part of what we just had out there with a good practice, with guys working hard. Bro, what are you doing? This cat don't want to be here. You're asking the girl that just broke up with you to just be friends because maybe you still have a chance. Fuck her. Let her go. Now, I will say this. PJ Tucker wasn't there either. But John Wall talked about it a little bit. John Wall has been kind of vocal about this whole thing, which I dig. John Wall said also, by the way, he wants to get back to his old form. But on the subject of James Harden, he said he and Harden had a great talk since the trade, and that for sure he believes James Harden wants to play for the Rockets this season. He don't act like it, John. He don't act like it. But he also went on to say that, that they've talked and that, quote, we're going to figure out what's the best decision regarding when he wants to get here and be here. We've been on the same page since I've been traded here. Are you shitting me? Why is everybody kissing this dude's ass like this? Why is everybody's head shoved so far up James Harden's ass that they can smell what he ate for breakfast? It's disgusting. We're going to see what the best decision is for when he wants to be here. Fuck him. Bro, either get in there and practice with your team or sit out and don't get paid. It's fucking disgusting. James Harden is acting like a full-fledged fucking diva. Now, if this is all over politics, if this is all because he disagrees philosophically with Tillman Fertitta, I get it. But let's be real. How many of you guys agree with your boss's politics? I'm sure there are people that you don't like or agree with that you work with or that are your boss. But you still go to work and in your mind you're just like, fuck that dude. It's a job, it's a check. James, it's a job, it's a check, bro. You're still under contract. Stop being a fucking diva. And this team needs to stop kissing his ass. Fuck him. If you don't want to be here, don't be here, bro. Like, for me personally, y'all know this, I'm good with it. The sooner James is not a Rocket, the better off this team is going to be long term. Fact. 100% fact. Even short term. Fact. 1,000%. But it's just weird to see grown-ass men groveling over this dude like this. It's kind of disgusting. Oh, well, just whenever he's ready to be here, he'll be here. Ugh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. It's disgusting. Anyways, John Wall went on to talk about what his plans are for the future. He said, I wish that the whole team, the Wizards, the organization, the best of luck this year, but my main focus is with my new team, the Rockets, and what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish. Come back and be an all-star player and be that player that everybody feels like I don't have no more. So John Wall is saying, I want to be an all-star again, and I'm here for it. We'll see how this injury goes. Here's the thing. This Rocket season is either going to be really good, not beat the Lakers good. This team could be a 4 seed. What? Blasphemy. Hear me out. Could. It could also miss the playoffs. Hear me out. You got a disgruntled James Harden. You've got an injury-riddled John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, both whom are coming off of injuries. But both have something to prove. If they stay healthy, if they figure out how to work with James on the floor, they could do some damage. They could make waves. If you get DeMarcus Cousins back close to his prime DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall back and close to his prime John Wall, paired up with James, who learns how to be a good teammate, yeah, this team could make waves. Could. If you ask me what I think is going to happen, I think DeMarcus Cousins is going to get hurt again. I think John Wall's not going to have his explosiveness for at least this year. I think James is disgruntled and wants out of town and probably is disruptive off the court, which reflects poorly on the court. I think this team squeaks into the playoffs and then gets bounced in the first round. That's my prediction. I think they might be an 8 seed, 7 seed because of the injuries and everything else, and then they're gone. But, like I said, could be good. We'll have to find out. And you'll have to find out how good the Boiling Dragon is by going to the Boiling Dragon. You guys, if you want some of the freshest seafood in the Pearland area with an Asian twist, get out to the Boiling Dragon. Attention, everybody, south of I-10. Check out the Boiling Dragon right now. Their hours of operation are on the screen. Their boiled seafood flavors include their house original, the garlic butter, the Thai basil, all delicious. They specialize in dishes like campinchana, clam chowder. The chowder fries are delicious. Don't believe me? Ask CC in the chat. Gumbo, shrimp, crab puffs, catfish and shrimp baskets, Brussels sprouts. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. B-A-O-S. I don't know how to say that, but it's apparently delicious. They've got off-the-menu chef specials that you can find out what they're going to be if you follow them on Instagram at Boiling Dragon. It's a local business, and they say they have been absolutely blessed with the support of the Pearland and surrounding communities. So get out there. 11625 Broadway Street in Pearland is the address. I've got the hours of operation for you, and call them. 832-328-5123 is the number. And listen, do yourself a favor right now. If you suffer from any of the following, this is what CBD has been known to help with: inflammation, insomnia. If you have pain and you need pain relief, you have anxiety, you suffer from seizures, you just need to relax more. Maybe you have a pet that's wound up because of thunder or fireworks or guns or whatever. Try CBD. It has been known to help with all of these things and more. And I'm telling you right now, Hemp Vita CBD products are amazing. All the cannabinoids organically grown in the US, no THC. They're dedicated to providing you guys all natural wellness products. And I stand by the stuff that I have used with Hemp Vita and tell you unequivocally, I think you're going to like these products. I take their gummies to help me sleep. But most importantly, myself, Nora, my mom, my stepdad, we all have had different muscle pain and joint issues. And the Hemp Vita CBD gel is a godsend, okay? It is an absolute godsend. So try Hemp Vita right now. Go to hempvitacbd.com. That's hempvitacbd.com. Use promo code DECKHEAD15. You're going to save 15% on your order. That's hempvitacbd.com. And don't take my word for it. PK right there. Gummies gave me a great night's sleep last night. It's the real deal, man. It is the real deal. I'm telling you, if you have not tried CBD, try it. Try it. All right. Got a few minutes left. Oh, man, I just remembered I forgot to make a break video today. Sorry, Brandon. You're going to have to stare at the screen. I'll get better at it, though. KD on the Rockets. Rockets got to stand strong and let his ass miss game checks. Seems like he's trying to pull a Kawhi move. Yup. I know, it's disgusting. Does anybody else honestly see it the way I'm seeing it, chat? I'm curious if you guys are. I wasn't paying attention because I was on a rant. Is everybody else seeing this like, let's kiss James's ass? I'm John Wall. I've been an all-star in the NBA, but I'm going to be like, when he's here, he's here. I'm Steven Silas. I'm an opportunity to be a head coach in the NBA, so what am I going to do? I'm going to kiss this bum's ass. I mean, he's not a bum. It was a little much, Barry. It was a little dramatic. But why are they kissing his ass? Am I the only one that sees it that way? I'm curious. I'm honest to God. I want your honest opinion. Do you think they're kissing his ass, or do you think that they're doing the right thing? PK. Yep, he's being a baby, and the management is letting him. Clarence with the all caps. I hate you. I hate your whole entire stupid dumb face. Clarence said, I want to hear sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope for the break. Well, it ain't Friday, so tough shit. Reverend said, where was all this hate for Kawhi? You are making it more because Harden is not likable. No, I'm making it more because Harden is a Rocket. I don't give a fuck about the Spurs. I don't give a shit about the Spurs. That's not the team that I watch. That's not the team that I root for. That's not the team that I have a rooting interest in. What Kawhi did was selfish. I talked about it on the radio. I said that he was selfish. I said as much. I did. But this whole Harden thing, as a Rockets fan, Rockets supporter in the city of H-Town, that's a little bit different. Jen, he's bum-ish. Thank you, girl. Thank you. KD, Rockets have tried their best to keep him, but you can't pull a B.O.B. move and trade him for pennies. True. All right, Harden bitch made. Play, you about to lose your job in honor of Harden. Shit, I got a copyright strike for that. Can y'all believe that? When I played that, yeah, YouTube hit me with a copyright. You're about to hit me with a copyright strike. Bunch of raggedy bitches. The baby hanging out with the baby. Oh, Frank, that is beautiful, my dude. That is beautiful. Amos said it's too early to care about training camp for a vet. Really? All the other vets are there? I mean, new teammates. New head coach. Don't you think it would be important to be there? I get it if it's the same old. It's Mike D'Antoni and the cast and crew, and we all know it's going to be James Harden ISO ball every trip down the floor. Yeah, he don't need to be there for that. Don't you think he needs to be there to understand the offense? Don't you think he needs to be there so that they can figure out how and what they want to do, floor spacing and all that? Pretty important, Amos. I think that you are trying to let him off the hook. You are trying to give him an excuse to stop for the reason why he's acting like a big-ass baby. Trey said, fuck the Spurs. I'll allow it. Tooth check. It's still there. It's still there. Clarence said, the real question is, does anyone in this chat actually believe Harden will bring the city a ring? Good question, Clarence. Let's see what they say. Let me answer it for you. Fuck no, he ain't bringing no goddamn ring to Houston. Hell no. No, he's not. Period. James Harden needs somebody better than him on the team to bring a ring. Period. He needs to be teamed up with KD. He needs to be teamed up with LeBron. James Harden needs somebody better than him to help him get a ring. Fact. An underrated mess said Tucker is because Tucker's in the COVID protocol. But it's not because he's being a baby. It's not because Tucker hasn't said, I don't want to be here. I said, I don't even want to play. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. None of y'all believe that he's bringing a ring. No, sir. Not happening with Harden. Thank you, Sylvia. Voice of reason. Brandon Martinez said no. Clarence said I don't. Katie believes that. Katie probably does believe that. Katie's big on Harden. Harden is a great number 2. But he hasn't been a number 2, though. That's the problem. Harden has been a 1. And that's been the problem. Okay, we got 1 minute left until the break. And I had more sports stories, but I'll save one of them for tomorrow. But this one I wanted to get to. Oh, you know what? It's kind of a sports-ish story. So we'll do it after the break. We'll do it live. All right, so look, we're going to take a break. If you got to poop, go poop. If you have to pee, if you need to smoke a cigarette, if you need to go make a sandwich, y'all can really tell I'm enjoying this water. I may go mainline a Diet Coke real quick. Anyways, do what you need to do. We're going to take a 5-minute break. I got a pee-pee. This water runs through you. A water runs through it. So I'm going to go pee-pee. I'm going to go kiss Oliver and tell him happy birthday. And then I'm going to bring him in here to say hi to you guys. We're going to take a 5-minute break. Do not, I repeat, I'm going to play last week's video. Fuck it. Some of y'all weren't here Friday. That way you have something to watch. We got new folks watching. Take a 5-minute break. We're back with more right after this. This is Barry on Deck. Go grab a friend. I'll see you in 5 minutes, bitches. I'm Barry Laminack, and this isn't what happened in sports. Let's start with the NFL, where for the first time in 6 years, the Houston Texans opened their $48 million roof, which is the only good move coming from upstairs. Sadly, that roof is the only part of the team providing coverage. $48 million. It's the worst investment since the team itself. The Raiders were heard calling a James Harden audible during their game against the Chiefs. That's a play designed to run to the strip club. Eagles head coach Doug Peterson said the wrong message would be sent if he benched Carson Wentz for the rest of the season. Although, to be fair, the current message of "we're okay with losing" isn't great either. The Dolphins ran over a referee celebrating an interception in their game against the Broncos, and while the referees lost this one, they are heavy favorites against the Jets next week. Joe Judge fired coach Mark Colombo after the two got into a fist fight. I don't know that I'd be fighting Colombo. During his playing days, dude was listed at 6 foot 8 inches tall and weighed 320 pounds. It's rumored Judge ate a couple of shots on the way in, and then Colombo ate Judge. Despite Texas passing 1 million COVID cases, Jerry Jones is allowing more people into Cowboy Stadium for games. Afterwards, fans will need America's team of doctors. In other sports news, the head coach of St. John's Catholic Prep football team, Darrell Hayes, recently suffered a heart attack during halftime of his team's 53-0 loss, but he still coached the rest of the game before finally going to the hospital. Things got so bad in the second half, the crowd started the wave goodbye. There was a Hail Mary during the game, but it was from a priest and not the team. MLB has suspended Robinson Cano for 162 games after the Mets second baseman tested positive a second time for PEDs. Authorities became suspicious when someone on the Mets was doing good. Cano is not allowed to play for the Mets next year. No word on what the punishment will be, though. I guess this means that Robinson can no longer play baseball next year, huh? Who's doing it? Okay. After making $5.4 million last year, Dwight Howard, former Laker, said he won't play for free anymore. Look, I'm sorry, Dwight, but you average 7 points and 7 rebounds a game. If you play like an intern, you get paid like one. Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney claimed that Florida State used a positive COVID test from a Clemson player as an excuse to not play them last Saturday. He just can't believe they're not dying to play them. Now we know why they call Clemson Death Valley, right? And finally, in order to motivate his team, Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy brought watermelons on the road with him to smash during team meetings. And just like the Cowboys, they too were seedless. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Barry Laminack. That's about what happened in sports. Hey, welcome back to hour number 2 of Barry on Deck. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. I promised you the birthday boy, and I have delivered. And here he is in all of his birthday glory. 1 year old today. Say hi to everybody, Oliver. Hello, people. Hello, fine people of the stream. What are you doing? So he got special food today, right? He got special food. Nora bought him a new cat toy. Daddy hasn't made him. He's got this room he likes to go in, and normally I won't let him in there, but for his birthday today, he got to go in there. So he's chilling. He was asleep. There's his butthole for everybody to see. He was asleep. I woke his ass up just for that. So they said, "Happy birthday, you ungrateful son of a bitch." All right. Well, there's that. Welcome back to hour number 2 of the show. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Sorry about the old break video. Ran out of time. What can I say? I need to be better at getting my break videos done on the weekend so that they're already ready for the week, right? I need to be better at that because one of the things I did last week, I talked about it, but I want you guys, if you're a member of the Patreon, and you should be, by the way, you should totally be a member of the Patreon. You can sign up. You can sign up right here at patreon.com/Barry on Deck. It's a way to support myself as an independent artist. It's a way to make sure that this show stays on the air. Because at some point, Nora's going to be like, all right, asshole, go get a job. You've got to pay some bills. And this is a way to ensure that Barry on Deck sticks around past that. But what I did is, so when you're on the Patreon, there's a way to leave messages and I post stuff, and I asked for y'all's feedback. So I want to encourage, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I want to encourage each and every one of you that are members of the Patreon to go and leave me your feedback on the post. I asked you what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show, what could we make better, and how can I provide more value to you as members of the Patreon. So I want your feedback. Honest to God, I wouldn't be asking for it if I didn't want to hear it. It doesn't mean I'm going to do everything you guys say, but I want to hear how you think I can make the show better. What do you like about the show? What you don't like about the show? One thing that Brandon Martinez said was, he said, I want to see more stuff at the breaks. The 5 minutes of just staring at this here, don't. The 5 minutes of staring at that sucks. And I agree. And I gotta be better at the 5-minute breaks. I gotta keep people around. So I'm going to commit to trying to have something. It's really hard because there are copyright issues, but I'm going to try to have something for you guys every day to look at on the break besides that screen. PK said, let's compare notes, House. I suck at homework. Oh, shit. I feel like I'm in for it. PK says, I have to do that survey. I feel like I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm about to be inundated with all of the things that make me awful. So I asked for it though. And I do want to know. I want to be better. I want this show to be better. I want the Patreon to be better. So let me know. I'm here for it. Whatever it is, good, bad, or ugly. Okay, so I mentioned this at the break. Speaking of breaking, I'll fuck off now. You guys, they're not talking about. Hold on. All right, time out for a goddamn minute. I love the content, hate seeing the host. Can you get Oliver the host? You want me to tell you what a bad show is? The Press Box. I mean, there's the one guy, Charlie, is cool. He's good. I like their producer. I think his name is Nick. There's one guy. What's his name? Joel? I don't know. I don't know what his name is. He's a fucking idiot on that show. Oh my God. Can't stand the guy. What's up, Joel Blank in the building, you guys? I love when my friends stop by. And I count Mr. Joseph Blank amongst the bestest of the bestest friends. Buddy, it's good to see you. I love you. I hope you and the famo are well. Thank you for being here. And you can go fuck yourself. So this show does not need Oliver, you raggedy bitch. No, it's always good to have him here. But the Olympics have approved breakdancing. What the shit are we talking about? The IOC Executive Board approved breakdancing for the 2024 Paris Games. They're legitimately going to be breakdancing for medals. They've also approved skateboarding, sport climbing and surfing. It's like the Olympics were like, we got to get more suburban white kids involved. No, I mean, breakdancing now? Really? I don't know. By the way, can we just talk about this picture for a second? We actually thought this was cool at one point. I look at that guy's belt on the left and I'm like, wait a minute, that's kind of sus. I mean, listen, I don't want to be judgy. Can we look at the kid in the middle? I need to screenshot that. Let's look at this kid right here. Let's just blow this up for a second. What's up with this little kid? What's up with this little ratchet ass kid in the middle? Where is it? What's up with this dude? What is he doing? Huh? What is this kid doing? Hold on. Let me get this. What does that kid's shirt say? I don't know what that. It says Lil something. Oh my God! It says Lil Wizard. You guys, I feel like this is Joel as a kid. Honest to God, I feel like this would be Joel if he were like if we had a home movie of Joel. He'd be like, my name is Lil Wizard and I'm here to say I'm the best break dancer in the USA. I pop and lock, and I'm popping and locking. And if you don't like it, get to flocking. I don't know. He said not fat enough. Joey's not fat enough? Wow. Let's see if we can find, there's Jen. I found Jen. Do y'all see Jen? There's Jen right there. I found Jen in the crowd. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to find all the deckheads in this crowd of breakdancers now. That's what we're doing. Here's Jen. Look, there's Jen right there. What up, Jen? Go, girl. Like your bangs, Jen. I like your bangs, Jen. Yeah, baby. Who else we got? It looks like Mario Lopez on the right. I swear, though, what's the dude in the red? What was his name? What was the dude in the red? That's Turbo, right? I feel like Turbo kind of looks like Terrence Guidry a little bit. He's got a very Terrence Guidry vibe. And let's be real, right there in the middle, that white girl looks like Cece. That would definitely be Cece. Cece's in the middle. Terrence Guidry's on the right. Joel, as a kid, is in the middle in the back. Jen is there. And then on the left, that is definitely, I don't know, who is that? Who does that look like? I don't know. Is that Chris Reyes? Is that Chris Reyes? I don't know. Oh, look. There's, who's the cop? Who the fuck is the cop? Who's the, what? Hold on. Who's this cop? What are we doing here? We don't have any cops that are deckheads, do we? Who's the cop? I don't know. That's awkward right there. Good looking crew though. That is for sure. Anyways, they want to make breakdancing. They want to make breakdancing a Olympic, not want to. It is going to be an Olympic sport in 2024 in Paris. They're trying to lure a younger audience. So they're going to do dance battles. They're literally going to be, can you believe that they're going to be people that are like, gold medalist, bitch. Yeah. Pow, 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 pow. Here's my silver medal, bitch. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I feel like the original Olympians, the dudes with the, they wore the little fig leaf with their balls hanging out the bottom. I don't know what the original Olympians wore. I feel like that if the original Olympians had a time machine and were able to transport themselves from, when was the first Olympics? Hey, Google, when was the first Olympics? Oh, 1896. Bitch, I ain't talking about those Olympics. I'm talking about like the ancient Greek days, not the commercialized ass bullshit games that we do now. When was the ancient Greek games? Almost 12 centuries ago. So, they were bucket naked too. Y'all should see these pictures. What the fuck? So they had boxing, chariot racing, long jump, javelin, discus, pancration, running, and wrestling. Now, some of these pictures don't necessarily look like, let's see, how do you open this image? Oh, you can't. All right, here you go. Daddy's going to get you these pictures. Y'all need to see this. Actually, you know what? I'll just share my screen. Let's do that because we got another link we're going to get to. Yeah, I long for the good old days of Grecian Olympics. Here you go. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's out there boxing with their dick out? The Greeks are. That's who. Yeah, ancient Greece, we box dick out. That's what we do. Dick in a box? No, boxing with a dick. That's how it goes. What, the only dude with clothes on is the chariot racer. Because he's like, I ain't standing next to that horse with my dick out. There's no way you're embarrassing me like that. I'm putting on a toga. Otherwise, just me and the fellas, I'll fuck around and let the balls flap. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. No naked chariot racing. No one stands next to a horse naked. Nobody. No dude does anyways. You don't stand next to a horse with your penis out and then you're like, well, I feel wholly inadequate right now. I think I'll put on a toga. But otherwise, oh, we're going to wrestle? Let's go. This is where the phrase balls to the wall came from. If you could pin your opponent's balls to the wall, you won the wrestling match. I might be making that up. I feel like that's probably how. That could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe. But they got boxing. They got a lot of fighting games. Wrestling, pancration, boxing. And then, of course, you had the long jump javelin. I don't know. And then running. I don't know about, I'll tell you right now, if we're all being honest, kiddos, when you watch the Olympics now and these dudes in their leotard short setup, that it's very revealing. All right. It's almost like, you know, female athletes and runners will wear a sports bra to keep their titties from flopping. I think we need a male equivalent because if I have to watch one more #blessed track runners junk slide out of his pants leg, it's God bless it. I mean, us small white guys are just over here going, nope, not watching the Olympics with my wife. Ain't no damn way. I'd rather watch porn. You kidding me? This is disgusting. Do something about that. Like they need sports pants. They need sports underwear. Something. It's gross. They need to do something about it. Anyways, I feel like running now is still better than running. But could you imagine if the athletes in the original Greek games were #blessed? Half the battle would just be getting down the track without giving yourself, like, you know, I don't know. It's like your stomach's all bruised up. There's like a line in the sand where you ran. I don't know. Just seems weird. So here's your original Olympic Games. But I'll say this. I feel like those original naked wrestlers, all those manly men, I feel like those guys would look at 2024 and see motherfuckers out there, give me a medal, bitch. And they would be like, what the fuck has happened to the Olympics? I used to put guys in a dick hold. We used to box, like we were butt naked. Like, oh man, what? I'd flip a dude over. Balls and all. And now, boop, boop, dip, boop, boop. They're getting medals for breakdancing. It's sad. It's really sad. Jen said, that's half the fun of watching men's track and field. #Team Congo. Oh, the callback. Oh, mwah. Jen, what a beautiful callback. If you don't know what she's talking about, go back to one of the episodes where we talked about male penis size per country. Congo checked in at #1. So, Katie said that is the same for the girls of Jamaica. They have penises? Huh. Anyways, breakdancing is an Olympic sport. It's where we're at, folks. They're like, well, we just want to be inclusive and get a younger crowd. Before you know it, I'm just going to listen. And don't hate me. I'm a Twitch streamer. That sounds so stupid saying that. Before you know it, esports will be an Olympic sport. And pretty soon, they actually, I don't know if do you guys remember this video game from back in the day? It was track and field on the Commodore 64. And you used to they had track and field at the arcades too, where you would get a pencil. And you had to so you had a button on each side. That was how you ran, right? And people would take a pencil and do like that to make it run faster. They had Olympic Games on the computer back in the day, and I think they still do. But mark my words, there will come a day when esports will be in the Olympics. And it won't just be Call of Duty or I don't know what other Madden necessarily. But pretty soon they're going to be like, yeah, we don't need to throw the discus. We'll do an e-discus. What? It's where we're headed. The Olympics in 21-24, all digital. It's going to be a bunch of fat nerds sitting in Easy Boys playing PlayStation 25. I'm an Olympian. No, you're not. At least play naked like the founding fathers would. If you're going to sit in your Easy Boy and play digital jousting, you at least should play naked, fat boy. Now, not that I want to see it, but at least have some connection to the original Olympics. That's all I'm saying. Pull your dick out, fat nerd. If you're going to get a gold medal, pull that little bad boy out. Let us see it. All right, this has got weird. I don't know why I got this pencil out like I'm David Letterman. I have a lot of shit in this drawer. Y'all want to see what's in my drawer? You want to see what's all in here? I have this drawer, which is, oh, I almost just spilled water everywhere. That'd have been tragic. So this is my drawer full of shit. Let's go through there. Let's see what I got. This show's off the rails already. Fuck it. Let's see. I've got a sticky note with things to do. Another sticky note with things to do. Another sticky note with things to do. Surprise! More sticky note with things to do. Look at that. Sticky note, things to do. Sticky note. And sticky note. Sticky note. I think, oh, nope. Sticky note with a number. Who's that? Oh, that's Landry. Got to call him back. Sticky note. Oh, most of those are done, but there's still one left. Okay. And then, of course, I have the sticky notes where I put all the things to do. Oh, and these aren't on the things to do list. These are just things to do. A highlighter and a screwdriver. I have, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is like one of those cloths you clean with. I have a white balance, a pocket white balance. Huh? Okay. What else do I have? I have a keyboard. I have stamps. I have Sharpies. I have a wall outlet cover in my desk drawer. I have no idea why I have this in my... I'm going to throw that away. That's fucking weird. I have pictures. Oh, that's Nora as a baby. She won't let me show you all that. She'd lose her shit. I would show you if it was my pictures. Oh, I have these pictures of me and John Wessling doing a wedding where we made out in the photo booth. Huh? That's me looking at John's titties. This is fun. Here's my stamps. I have a fingernail clipper set. Just so random. Reverend said, what are we doing? I'm just showing you what's in my desk drawer, Reverend. Just random. Here's a grip for my pistol. Here's a letter opener. What else we got? Checkbook. Not showing you my checkbook, you raggedy bitches. Checks. Okay. Not bad. It's not too bad. I think the weirdest thing in there was a wall outlet. That seemed a little off. There's no reason really to have a wall outlet in your desk drawer. So I cleared that out. Okay. I have this other desk drawer, but it's just cables and such and hard drive, so nothing interesting in there. Donna said, do you have a sewing kit in there? I don't. Should I? I don't really know. I don't have a sewing kit in there. Nora does all the sewing in the house. I have a tripod thing for a tripod that I don't have anymore. Throw that away. Yeah, Donna, no sewing kit. Oh, I have some acetaminophen that I stole from Halliburton. That's it. No sewing kit. How much spare change, White Magic wants to know. I have 0 spare change in here. I put all my spare change in a bucket in my closet. I have a dead battery. Yeah. I got checkbook. That's no spare change, though. TJ said, Justin Kelm, good thing you made it in time for the 2020 drawer inventory segment. Hey, listen, we do weird shit on this show, all right? That's part of the beauty of Barry on Deck. It should be called Barry Off the Rails. What were we talking about? Oh, Olympics. They play naked. That's all you need to know, really. All right, let's get back to it. So I don't really have like a link or anything for you guys, but I wanted to talk about a movie that I watched last night with Nora. Oh, hold on. 713 Hooligan said, I'm not checking your manhood, Barry. Andy spelled it wrong, but he said, technically that's a wall cover plate, not the outlet. Yeah, no shit. Hold on. Let me see. Actually, Josh, I'm looking through this drawer and I don't see any fucks to give about that. Yeah, I'm fresh out of fucks in here to give about saying that it was a plate and not an outlet. Hold on, let me check this drawer for some fucks for you, Josh. Nope. Fresh out of fucks to give about mispronouncing that thing. God damn it. I wish, man, I got a bunch of drawers in here. Josh, I'll tell you what, after the show, I'll look around. Maybe there's some fucks to give in here. I just don't have any. Maybe there's one in my pocket. Let me see. Oh, I found one. Raggedy bitch. Nobody care about that plate bullshit. Eric Resendez, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, sorry, but going back to the gaming on the Olympics, Optic Gaming won the X Games gold medal, Greenwall. I don't know what that means. Optic Gaming won the X Games gold medal, hashtag Greenwall. I feel like Eric just nerded the fuck out on us, you guys. I feel like Eric was just like, nerds! That's the X Games, not the Olympic Games. Number one. I'm saying like the Olympic Games, where it's, you know, people walk into a stadium and there's flags and pride and, you know, naked dudes wrestling. Not this X Games bastardized Extreme Olympics. It's not the same thing. But there will be, I promise you, there will be esports in the Olympics one day. And I hope I'm not around to see it. Because that is a sad day in the Olympics. That's right, Donna. ZFG. 0 fucks given. All right, so I wanted to talk about this movie that Nora and I watched. Because I haven't cried this much in a long time. Now, you guys know I'm a crier. Y'all know I'm not ashamed of that. I cry easy, all right? It's something I've professed. It's something I have said is a thing. But I watched this movie with Nora. She said, oh, babe, I saw this movie on TikTok where people are watching it. It's called Clouds. It's on Disney. Shout out Pink Valkyrie. Huh? What? So I was like, well, let's watch it and see. And holy fuck. My eyes were so swollen from crying so much. Basic premise of the story is this high school kid gets cancer, or he's had cancer. It becomes terminal. They've given him 10 months to live. And that's all I'm going to say about the movie. That's all I'm going to say. But if you want a good, wholesome, moving and inspirational movie to watch that will make you cry like you just... I mean, I was about to say something disgusting in a moment when it didn't need to be said. It's gut-wrenching. So watch Clouds if you haven't. It is, I expected, all right, I'm going to cry at the end. Oh no. I would say all right, most movies, it's the last moment you cry. This movie, I want to say I cried 7 different times. I'm not even shitting you. 7 different times throughout the movie. I think Nora cried 5, but she's dead inside. So it's a bit different. I cried 7 times. I'm saying Clouds. 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 Not clowns. Clouds. Clouds. You guys. It's amazing and moving and highly recommend that you watch it. Marsha said, I cry easily enough. Don't even want to know the feels that movie would induce. Oh my gosh, Marsha, I'm telling you, you've got to see this movie. It's really good. It's really good. And I'm not one of those sappy movie guys. It's good. Oh, hey, look at this. TJ McLaughlin needs a 5-minute timeout in the chat. Where are my mods at? Let me know when you put his raggedy ass on timeout. TJ, you know the goddamn rules around Barry on Deck. I will not stand for this bullshit ass. I'm tired of fucking talking about this. If I have to ban you myself. But then thank you, House. Thank you. I'm just going to say this. The next person that comes into this chat with that diehard Christmas movie bullshit slander is getting a week's vacation. Yeah, I'm going to ban you for a week. I'm tired of this shit. I don't give a fuck. Katie, we know what he meant. What am I, fuck? We 5 years old now? No. Fuck White Magic. Fuck TJ. We're not freeing nobody. I don't give a shit. You can't. We know what he meant. We know what he said. I cried during the Christmas movie starring Bruce Willis. Him getting a divorce was a sad Christmas story. We know what he's talking about. I don't give a fuck. That's a 5-minute timeout. Try me. I'll time out everybody in this goddamn chat. I'll time the whole goddamn chat out. You raggedy bitches. Go watch Clouds and shut the fuck up. I want to listen. Everybody's all free TJ. How would you like it if I timed out everybody that posted free TJ? Huh? All right, let's get to this. I had this list. I've been trying to do this list forever. CC guys, I miss TJ. So good. All right, I found this link. I didn't get to it last week. I wanted to. This is going to be fun. Too bad. TJ's going to miss it, raggedy bitch. All right, here's the link. Let me pull the link up here. This is if you recognize any of these 35 pictures, you're old. Hey, smarts and crafts. Barry, you'd be such a good dad. Oh, let me tell you what. My kids would have so much discipline. They would hate me. But I would teach them right from wrong. Like, for example, I would teach them that Die Hard is not a fucking Christmas movie. And then if you say so, you're fucking wrong. Say it again, kid. I'll ground your dumb ass. You'll never play with your PlayStation again. Say it again. That'd be how I parented. Here we go. If you recognize any of these 35 pictures, you're old. This is according to this dumbass Dave Stopera on BuzzFeed. Get out of here. I don't want to sign up for your shit. Number 1, legitimately a crock pot? Really? Hey, Dave, go fuck yourself. Everybody has a crock pot, okay? That is fucking stupid. Having a crock pot doesn't make you old, you dumbass hipster son of a bitch. Yeah. Here we go. Number 2. If you've eaten at a dinner table like this, oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Number 3, if you've experienced this pain, oh. Who had Jackson here? Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Hold on. Stop. Time. House. You know what to do, buddy. Luis, do you need a timeout? No one's getting a poll on this. This has got to stop. First of all, I'm tired of this joke. This joke has run its course, first of all. Second of all, don't. Oh my God, y'all don't ever know when to quit on some shit. Jesus Christ. All right, if you don't know exactly what this used to be used for, these boxes. Seriously though, y'all wear some shit out. Number 5, if you know exactly what this tool is used for. I really don't know what that tool is. Isn't that a potato masher? Is that what that is? I know that these were payphones, duh. Is that a potato masher? Seriously, I don't know. Yeah, what house? Is that what it is? That's a potato masher, right? Yeah. I thought so. Fuck out of here. This kid's buying these fucking, I just get I buy my potatoes from the fucking KFC, and I buy instant potatoes, which by the way, I fucks with instant potatoes. Anybody that says instant potatoes aren't good, you're wrong. Instant potatoes are good. And this stupid ass kid thinks if you use a potato masher, you're old, dumbass. Number 6, if you can still feel the burn from this. I don't even know what that is. Mercurochrome? That looks poisonous. I don't even know what that is, but that looks poisonous. Now, my grandfather, is that castor oil? My grandfather used to be big on castor oil. He'd be like, Grandpa, I don't feel good. Well, let me get you some of that castor oil. You'd be like, oh, no, I'm good. I don't need none of that shit. Nope. Don't give me none of that shit. Number 7. If you know what these numbers mean. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Although you could have went 8-track, you raggedy bitch. You went record player? Come on, dog. If you've ever made popcorn like this, yo, they still sell these. They still sell that popcorn. If you've ever slammed your feet in one of these, what the fuck? Bro, who doesn't still, every shoe store still has these, don't they? Do they not? Is that not a thing anymore? I feel like that's still a thing. I feel like this is still a thing. Yeah. Oh, yo. If you're familiar with where you can find these. Yeah. Yo, car cigarette lighter. Craziness. I totally forgot about that. If you know what's under this doll. What the fuck is under this doll? I've never seen that doll in my life. What is that? Can someone explain to me what this is? Marsha said the person making this list is questionable. Yeah, that's toilet paper? What on earth is that? What? Who's not putting their toilet paper on the roll? You guys, who's covering their toilet paper with this big bitch? This big blue bonnet hat wearing bitch. Oh, let's put a fucking Dolly the fucking, what is that? What a doily? Let's put Dolly the doily over our fucking toilet paper? What? Spare roll? You put it under the fucking cabinet. What are you, an animal? You just leaving toilet paper around the bathroom? No, don't give me that. It's for the spare roll. The spare roll goes under the fucking sink. What are you, a savage? You're leaving toilet paper on the back of the toilet? That's disgusting. It's a TP cozy. Everybody knows. No, I see. That's what I would have thought of smarts and crafts. I'd have been like, oh, this is for people that live up north. You don't want to wipe your butt with cold toilet paper. This keeps it warm. If you would have told me that, first of all, my stupid ass would have believed it. Second of all, genius idea. But just to hide the toilet paper, what makes you think that looks better than just the toilet paper? First of all. Second of all, why are you disgusting and leaving the toilet paper out? Put it under the sink, you weirdo. I don't get that. My toilet doesn't have a cabinet. You don't have a sink in where you have a toilet? How the fuck do you wash your hands? If you don't have a sink, you must have a pedestal sink. You have a pedestal sink in there with a toilet? Well, build a shelf, you raggedy, nasty ass. What are you talking about? Actually, Nora and I, excuse me, not a COVID cough. Nora and I have in our master bathroom in the shitter area, we've got this, it's like a wire rack thing. And you just you can stack like 3 or 4 toilet paper rolls in there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But who's getting that stupid ass looking doily and putting it behind you? Fucking weird. That's where the Playboys go. You don't put toilet paper on the tank. That's where the Playboys go. Weirdo. Thank you, Clarence. Clarence knows. Clarence knows what's up. All right, let's keep moving. Number 12. If you know what this is used for. Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well. Y'all remember those? Old credit card scanner. Oh no, if you've ever had a cake with the foil, bitch, they still sell ding dongs, you dumbass. By the way, can we just talk about the no-name cakes from Mod Pizza? Mwah! Delicious. They're like ding dongs. I mean, they're a lot like ding dongs. Hey, I know several of people in the chat have had ding dongs. Several of y'all. Yeah, I know. Several of you have had ding dongs. Luis said he gave himself a 5-minute timeout. What a bitch! Why can't I read what you're saying? No, that's not true, Reverend. Not a COVID cough. That's not true. Well, the Mod Pizza one's still coming foil. Oh, look, Truck Driver Pookie had Mod for lunch today. It's so delicious. Katie, now I want Mod Pizza. It's so delicious. But yeah, they still sell the no-name cakes. But listen, I'll say this though. I don't know. House, when it comes to ding dongs, I'm going to take your word for it. All right. Number 14. I know you know your ding dongs, House. I get it. I know you know your ding dongs. You're an expert. I understand. I understand. I yield to the expert in the field of ding dongs. All right. Number 14. She said, now I want a ding dong from the Congo. Those don't come wrapped in foil. It would look like a goddamn Martian's antenna. Mark Robbie said, Mod Pizza gives me wicked heartburn. What are you putting on it? Weirdo. Number 14, if you know what this artifact is. Ah, the old pull tab. The old soda can pull tabs. Love those. Did y'all used to take them and then drop that into the drink? Yeah, we did too. If you know what this is used for. Well, you raggedy bitch, we all know what that wash thing is used for. It doesn't mean we used it, you dumbass. We just know what it's used for because we're not uncultured swine, you fucking imbecile. Oh, Blue Light Special, bitches. Number 16, if you know what this store is from. Yep. If you know what store this is from. That's Kmart Blue Light Special. We all know that. Number 17. Oh my God, you guys. I was literally just thinking about this the other day. I was putting on my Air Force Ones and they were a little scuffed. And I was like, man, I remember back in the day when they had the shoe polish for white tennis shoes, but it wasn't polished. It was like a paint. And then and once you used that, wrecked the shoes, ruined them. They were never going to be the same. You could never get it to look good, but you did it once and you were like, oh, fuck. You never did the whole shoe or it would fuck it up, but you couldn't just do a spot because then you had this real bright ass white spot on your shoes. I remember that shit though. That was dope. The fuck? If you know full well that these are not medieval torture devices. I mean, I recognize the nutcracker on the left, but the rest of that just looks like, I don't know, a set that you go to the dentist that they would use. I don't know what the fuck that is. Number 19. If you don't know what's in this box and have eaten it. Oh, if you know what's in this box. Yeah, that's cheese, bro. What are you talking about? That's cheese. If you've ever performed with these, guys, baton twirling is a lost art. Let's be real. If you know what this scary looking thing is, that's a meat tenderizer. Also, we used to crush ice with that bitch. Number 22, if you can think of the exact person who has this blanket. I've never seen that blanket. Anybody else seen that blanket? I've never seen that. Yes, that is true. That government cheese is the best grilled cheese sandwiches, hands down, Jen. Hands down. Mark Robbie said, what the fuck, does this guy think kitchen tools are for old people? Exactly. Robert Likes Beer has this blanket. Marsha's parents have this blanket. Jesus. Number 23, if you can do this without a problem. Kids today think they're so smart. Ask one of them to program the station. Oh, y'all remember this? You had to get the knob just right, and then you pull it out and you push that bitch in real hard. Also, that's how sex happens. If you know who Phyllis Diller is, you're old. Man, shut the fuck up, youngster. Oh, if you know what this button is used for, y'all remember that? That's the bright lights on old cars. Some of y'all don't know about that, but that's where the bright lights used to be. To turn the high beams on, you'd push that button on the floor. Fancy. Who's fancy? Oh, if you ever received one of these. Oh, yeah, that had walnuts in it. You'd have to get one of these to eat the snacks in that fucking stocking. Number 27, if you know someone who used one of these. That's an old school Rolodex. Number 28, if you made coffee with these things. Okay, now that is old as shit. That's really old. That's also for camping. Number 29, if you know what these things, what this thing is. My mom had one of these. Holy shit. I'm going to get Nora that for Christmas. I wish I could find one. I'd be like, babe, I know you said you needed a new makeup mirror with a light. Got you one. Yo, my mom, I swear to God, had this exact mirror. It had the daylight slider and everything. That's fucking hilarious. Number 30, if you know exactly where these things are located. That's drive-in stuff, right? Yeah, that's at drive-in movies. Oh my God, number 31. If you can smell the smoke from this. I love these cap guns. They were the best. Holy shit, that is old school. Number 32, if you've ever used putty on a paper. No, I never did that. Also, I don't know who this person is. They need to clean their fingernails. Nasty bitch. Number 33, if you ever watched a movie on one of those, yes! Fuck yeah. What was that called? What were these called? What was this called? Come on, chat, help me out. What was that called? What is this? What is this? Viewfinder. Thank you, Jen. Viewfinder. Those were the tits. Number 34, if you've ever had to use this in a classroom. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, that's chalk? Was that a chalk holder? That's weird. And number 35, if you've ever spent an amazing afternoon in one of these. Oh, yeah. Dopeness. Yep. All right, so apparently, according to this youngster, this young whippersnapper, Dave Stopera, if you recognize any, just one of these, you're old. I'd like to tweet David and just tell him how fucking stupid he is. Here we go, guys. We're going to do it. David, hey, saw your article about old stuff. You're dumb. Bye. All right, let's go. He's going to be like, what the fuck? Just random ass tweet? Hey, it's what we do. All right. Now, before we get to before we get to I didn't even do lawn talk yet. Son of a bitch, I have lawn talk for you. But before we get to lawn talk, let's talk about another piece of wood. Huh? All right. That's probably not the best transition. Guys, are you healthy? I'm just talking to the men for a moment. Ladies, at ease. Gentlemen, are you healthy? Do you know if you're healthy? How do you know? Have you had a wellness exam? Have you been to the Y Factor and had a wellness exam? If you have not, I implore you to do yourself a favor. 2021 is right around the corner. Let's make a promise to each other right now that we're going to get healthy in 2021. And it starts by getting a wellness exam, and you can do that at the Y Factor. Stop being so macho. Get out there and get better. It's the best place to get the wellness exam that I'm talking about. They're the top urology and men's fertility practice in the greater Houston area. The doctors are dedicated and experienced. They want to make sure you're okay. They don't treat you like a number. They actually talk to you. They're personable. Look, House was just there. All right. I won't put his business out, but House was just at the Y Factor. He can tell you how much they care about their patients. You're not a number. When you go in, you get a wellness exam. What they do is they give you a playbook. And in that playbook, it's going to tell you cholesterol, whatever it is, it's going to talk about you getting healthy. And then it's up to you to follow through. They don't pressure you. They're not trying to upsell you. They just want you to get healthy. So they make sure that they give you all the tools you need. And then it's up to you to do it. No pressure at all. It's fast and easy to see a doctor. But what I like is what makes them stand out from the current, like low T or the other urologist in the city, is that Y Factor, they believe in finding the underlying source of health problems, and then they customize that treatment for you. So they're not just gonna be like, what's wrong with you? My balls hurt. Oh, okay. They're gonna find out why. They're gonna get down to the details so that they can get you better. They focus on low testosterone therapy, fertility evaluation. Maybe you and the wife are trying to have kids and you can't figure out why you can't. Assessment for genital pain, sexual dysfunction treatment, vasectomy reversals, in-office circumcisions, all that and more. Don't forget, end-of-year procedures are happening right now. It's a big time of year to use those health benefits. So please book a checkup ASAP. 832-210-2556. 832-210-2556, or just go to mancenters.com and do your boy a favor. When you do book your wellness exam, when you do start down this journey to getting better and getting healthy, when you go to the Y Factor, please make sure you heard about it. Tell them you heard about it on Barry on Deck. I would appreciate that, because they're going to be like, oh, advertising works. So do me a favor. When you go to the Y Factor, tell them you heard about it from the show. Appreciate it. All right, let's talk about your other wood. How to care for your... We didn't do lawn talk on Friday, bitches, so we're going to do a short little lawn talk here. I found this article, How to Care for Your Christmas Trees. A lot of people don't know that there are things you can and should be doing. First things first, don't water a fake tree, you dumb shit. Second of all, get a good tree. When you go and pick out a tree, get a healthy tree. All right, first and foremost. So it starts with a healthy tree. Get one that has the freshest cut. If you can find out, hey, how old is this tree compared to that? The fresher and the newer the cut, the better. Make sure you get the right stand for your tree, because a lot of times people are getting a tree that's conducive to the kind, or a stand that's conducive to the kind of tree that they have. Make sure that you can water it properly and that the water would be absorbed properly. Avoid additives. All you need is water. All you need is water. Put water in there. And then monitor it for dryness. If the leaves are falling off, if the stand is empty, you need to fill it up. All right. Also, don't let it sit around too long in the house. They become a huge fire hazard the more that they dry out. So when Christmas is done, get rid of that bitch. Yeah, Justin Swinford. Don't hang C25 lights on a dry tree. Fact. They do become fire hazards, so I want you guys to be careful about that. As much as we joke around, when Christmas is over, if you have a real tree, get that bad boy out of the house. But keep it moist. Also, just a general rule to live by. Y'all know. All right. I wanted to talk. Can we talk a little food for a second? I'm hungry. Oh, my God. I'm day one of the diet. I'm hungry as fuck. However, I won't be having Pringles, but they got a new can. And here's what I'll tell you. So Pringles has a new can. First time in 20 years they've updated the can. The colors are a little brighter. The font is a little different. The Pringle man himself looks different now. They gave him, quote, a more dynamic mustache, a sharper bow tie, and sparkling and expressive eyes and eyebrows. I wouldn't exactly go as far as to say that the eyes are sparkling, but it does look different. It's a more modern version, more matte looking, more modern colors. Now, I will say this. First and foremost, I'm not going to stand for any Pringles slander in the chat. If you don't like Pringles, you can Pringo fuck yourselves. Because Pringles are delicious. I can sit down and eat a whole can of Pringles like that because I'm a fat boy. Charles Garza says sour cream. I'm going to rank these for you. Nice can. I'm going to rank these for you. We're going to go sour cream and onion, cheddar cheese, barbecue, original. Anyone that eats plain chips is a fucking weirdo. Unless they're Fritos. But if you just sit down and eat a bag of Lay's chips, just plain ass, run-of-the-mill, missionary position Lay's chips, you're fucking weird. Same thing for plain Pringles. Same thing for whatever. But there's going to be debate about, is it sour cream? Is it the cheddar? Is it the barbecue? I'm not a big barbecue chip fan, barbecue flavor, but they are better than plain. Yes, plain Lay's is weird, KD. Sorry to be the one to break the news. I've said the only thing you can sit down and eat that's plain where it's just like, oh, these are it's Fritos. If you just sit down and eat plain Ruffles, if you just sit down and eat plain Lay's, if you just sit down and eat plain Pringles, you're fucking weird. Why are you doing that? They make flavored chips. Why don't you just go peel a potato and eat that bitch raw? Why are you not eating flavored chips? Chips were meant to be flavored or dipped in something. Now, spoiler alert, I'm a plain chip guy. God damn it, Walt. I knew we couldn't be friends for a reason. All you bitches eat plain chips? Y'all are all fucking weird. Seriously, they make dips for a reason. Now, I will give you a pro tip. And this is going to be gross to some of you. And I don't care. Because you don't have to eat it. I enjoy it. What I will do if I have plain chips, like if we've bought Ruffles, because Nora's going to make some queso, and Ruffles with queso is pretty good. Plain Ruffles. Or, Lay's, plain Lay's. I don't really know what the fuck you eat those with. Here's my tip, though. This is what I'll do. If there are plain Lay's in the house or plain Ruffles, and you have sour cream, just dip the chips into the sour cream. Oh, mwah. You don't even need flavor. It's just the right amount of flavor. So good. So good. Just dip chips straight into the sour cream. Now, you want to put the sour cream in a bowl. Don't dip it into the sour cream bowl, and then you're probably double dipping, and then you put the lid on it, and then you put that back in the refrigerator. You're a fucking disgusting person if you do that. Also, by the way, this is why I don't eat people's potluck, because some of y'all would do that. You would have a thing of sour cream, dip some chips in there, double dip the chips in there, put the lid on there, and then the next day you'd be like, oh, I forgot. I got to make something for the people at work, and then use that same sour cream with your nasty spit in it to make us a dish. So no, I'm not eating your potluck. I will tell you this though. Yeah. Look, TJ said genius. It's better than eating plain ass chips, TJ. That's the point. That's the point. Now, you shouldn't eat Ruffles with salsa. Doesn't work. And you also shouldn't do the sour cream with tortilla chips. Doesn't work. It only goes with certain kinds of chips. But if you don't have a dip and you don't have a flavored chip, sour cream will do it. Also, keep talking shit. You can catch another 5-minute break. Look, welcome back, TJ. They were all here for you, buddy. They all had your back, TJ. Everybody was like, free TJ, free TJ. And I was like, oh, fuck TJ. Tostitos, scoops, and bean dip. Yeah, Nora loves bean dip with chips. It's true. She's big into that. She'll do, what is the other thing she does? Funyuns and bean dip. I don't know why you need to do that, but she'll take Funyuns and bean dip. I don't like it. Seems gross. It's just, Charles Garza, AMA, do you like Munchos? I used to like Munchos. I'm not gonna lie. I used to like Munchos. But there's no flavor to a Muncho. I need flavor on my chips. Sorry. That's what I need. I need flavored chips. If you just eat, I don't give a shit. I'm not backing down from this. If you just eat plain chips, you're a fucking weirdo. They have flavored chips. People gotta get your shit together. Bugles, flavored Bugles, regular Bugles. What's the point? Now, again, the exception is Fritos. Fritos are good plain. Everything else, get you a dip, you lazy bastards. All right, you guys, that's the show for the day. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for hanging out. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Tomorrow we do it again. I'm efforting a guest. I definitely have a guest on Wednesday. I'm going to try to get one for tomorrow and Thursday as well. Until then, be safe, be kind, and most important, don't eat plain chips and love each other. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Happy birthday, Oliver! Who's doing it? Daddy's making a YouTube video!